Melodious Echo, we just knock out that Palkia, and even if this Ice Rider sets up, we should be okay. For months, Mew VMAX absolutely dominated the competition and the conversation around the Pokemon TCG. But in recent times, its power level has kind of slipped. As V-Star Pokemon have come into prominence, Mew VMAX has kind of had a hard time catching up. Also, it also spawned the prominence of Dark decks, which have made it difficult for Mew VMAX to really shine on the biggest stages. However, as we head into the World Championships, I think we might be sleeping on Mew a little bit, which is kind of crazy to consider when it was the talk of the game for so long. So I wanted to cover this deck one more time before the World Championships and possibly before it falls off a cliff because of some other things. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about Mew VMAX. Now, if in case you haven't played or seen the Mew VMAX deck, it definitely was, and it still is, one of the strongest decks in the game. 310 HP is a little low, does have free retreat, which is really nice, but what makes Mew crazy is it has the move Cross Fusion Strike, which allows it to copy a move from a bench Fusion Strike Pokemon. Oftentimes, you will copy Genesect's Techno Blast to hit for 210 damage, but you can also copy Meloetta's Melodious Echo, which does 70 damage for each Fusion Strike energy attached to all your Pokemon. If you're able to get all 4 Fusion Strike energy on the board, that's 280 damage, enough to knock out a V-Star in one hit. And you also have access to Power Tablets, which give you a 30 damage boost. And at that point, you can pretty much knock out anything in the game. We run a 4-2 line of Mew VMAX, and yeah, 4 Mew Vs, 2 Mew VMAX. I've agonized over what the split is. I think it's really important to have 4 Mews so that you don't brick early on. I only run 2 Mew VMAX to try and squeeze in a few more trainer cards. However, it can get kind of dicey if you prize one or maybe even both Mew VMAXs. I've had that happen before. It's terrible. So you might want to up the count to 3. I personally run 2, and for the most part, it's okay. What else? The other thing that makes the Mew deck so strong is Genesect. Genesect's move Technoblast, 3 metal energy. You can't attack during the next turn. You're not really trying to attack with Genesect, but it has the super busted ability Fusion Strike system. Once during your turn, you may draw cards until you have as many cards in your hand as you have Fusion Strike Pokemon in play, which means if you've got 6 Fusion Strike Pokemon on the board, you're drawing 6 cards. And this allows you to plow through your deck really fast. And what you're hoping to do is get all the cards you need in the first 2 turns of the game and just wipe your opponent off the board before they even get a chance to start. And Genesect is amazing for that. We've also got 1 Oricorio here just to lower the damage output from your opponents thanks to this Lesson in Zeal ability, which makes your opponent's attacks do 20 less damage, particularly helpful against single prize decks that have to now work a little bit harder to get damage on you. And that's kind of the core game plan. We also have Meloetta, of course, for the turn 2 donk and access to this crazy move, Melodious Echo. In terms of trainers, I've got a pretty standard lineup of trainer cards in terms of your Battle VIP Pass, your Cram-o-matic, Power Tablets, and so on. Some of the differences that I have, I've got 3 Pokemon Catchers here. This has gotten popular in the last few months because it allows you to gust something into the active and use Elesa Sparkle to attach extra energy at the same time. You can really put your opponent in a checkmate situation on the first or second turn by using that combo of Pokemon Catcher with Elesa Sparkle, which allows you to attach 2 Fusion Strike energy to 2 different Pokemon. A really huge part of your game plan there. We've also got Cyllene, which is a great card for helping you get cards from your discard pile back into your hand. Yes, it's coin flips, but if it helps you get that Fusion Strike energy back that you lost from Meloetta, or get Power Tablets to get that extra damage output, amazing for that. I also like to run one Marnie in my Mew deck. It's debatable whether you need it or not. Personally, I hate seeing decks that are building the Wombo combo over multiple turns, usually with Galarian Moltres, and I just want to get those cards out of their hand. So in case of emergency, or if your hand gets jammed up, you can use Marnie as well. And then in terms of energy mix, most people now are running 4 Fusion Strike energy and 3 double turbos. They've taken the basic psychic energy out. I personally like to have that in there because when you'll oftentimes run into scenarios where you're using, like a Meloetta with a Fusion Strike energy and a double turbo, and then it does less damage. I kind of like having the basic psychic energy there kind of as a damage modifier of sorts so that it's hitting for full damage output. All right, let's give this deck a whirl. And it's fun. It's not the best deck, but it works, and it's something you can build for pretty cheap, and we'll try and squeeze that in another time. Okay, we got 2 Battle VIP passes. This is almost as good of a starting hand as you can get. Are we going first? Yeah. Okay, we love that for me. And we're up against Ice Rider. And this is... Okay, we'll go Genesect Mew. We'll burn our Rotom Phone here. And we can grab a Elesa, actually. I don't want the energy right this second because we've already attached. So let's go through this. And we'll actually just wait. This is pretty much the perfect hand going into the next turn. Please do not Marnie me, Ice Rider. Please do not. And they do have a Battle VIP pass, which makes me start to think they've got like Ice Rider Palkia here. Yeah, there's the Palkia. Okay. What's more important, smashing the Palkia or smashing the Ice Rider? Palkia is going to be super annoying. But we can get ourselves into one-hit KOing Palkia territory, assuming we have all our fusion energy, which I actually don't know if we have. I should have looked. Let's see what they play here. Okay, they're going with they're grabbing their Palkia V-Star early, which actually kind of makes me want to snipe the Palkia V that's on the bench first. That Palkia V looking like a snack. Are we going to be able to do that? Maybe. I really want to use Elesa though. Let's see. The Marnie that I keep in play, it's kind of flagrant that they... Oh, they didn't even attack. Why didn't you attack, bro? Okay. This is going to be kind of reckless here. I'm going to go with the... Do we get Meloetta for the donk? I think... I don't think we do, because I want to keep... Oh gosh, we don't have all our energy. We don't have all our energy. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay. Okay, in a world where we don't have all our energy, this isn't going to help us at all. Let's go in Melodious Echo for 210 and hit. We do have a bunch of candy here, which is fantastic. We do have the 4th and Psychic. As long as we don't get Marnied here, knock on wood, I think we're fine. Because, yeah, we can smash. We can smash right through this Palkia, and it should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. And, yeah, even if they... Oh, did we get rid of our... Okay, hopefully still have one more Meloetta in the deck if they try and snipe the Meloetta. I don't think they're going to do that. Yeah, I think we just have to obliterate this Palkia right now, and we'll be fine. And I don't know, can they? They might be able to put up the numbers to one-hit KO this Mew VMAX, at which point it will be very sad for us. But this will hurt a lot. I will say that. Okay, they're not going to get the knock. And I'm fine with that. We will go attach, and we'll bail out here. And this is going to do 280, right? Copying Melodious Echo. I don't have to do any sort of shenanigans here. And Melodious Echo, we just knock out that Palkia. And even if this Ice Rider sets up, we should be okay. And yeah, we have the Echoing Horn too. If we can get like Echoing Horn Boss, that would be amazing. There it is. Nah. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. GG's. There it is. And this is why I still think Mew can be a problem, is that under... And it's not necessarily like that's something that's impossible to create or unlikely to create. That can happen. You can absolutely get yourself in a position where Mew just sets up and smashes a Palkia for that one-hit KO, or even two Palkias, and then like they just can't recover. I think if the match is short enough, you can just kind of assert its dominance and beat anything, including an Ice Rider Palkia deck like that. So GG's. And yeah, the Rocks deck, it's crazy how popular Soul Rock Lunatone is. I think at least like it's not going to show up in tournament. At least not. I don't think Soul Rock Lunatone makes any major impact at Worlds. However, on the ladder, it's crazy popular, and it's super annoying. Ooh, we're playing against another Mew deck. Let's see how we go about this. I hate this match so much. This is one of my most hated matches in all of Pokemon. There's so many coin flips. It's so dependent on, yeah, like coin flips and who does what. Let's go with I'm gonna take the safe bet here, and we're gonna go grab a Genesect. Let's grab our alt art Genesect here. And let's throw down the Elesa Sparkle. I definitely want to hit the Wombo combo here. If we can snipe this Mew, we win. I don't know if we're going to be able to snipe the Mew, though. We will try our best, though. We do get the 210. I'm going to burn that Power Tablet just in case. We're going to at least knock this Genesect. And we will go Genesect, and I do like having an Oricorio here. Actually, you know what? I do want to draw again, though. Damn it. Okay, we're going with a Genesect Mew, which isn't necessarily the ideal play, but I do want... And yeah, I could have burned Switch there, too. There it is. Okay, if we hit heads, we win. There it is. Bye, Mew. Woo! Actually, yeah, we'll put the Choice Belt. Yeah, GG's. All right, so that's why I play Pokemon Catcher in the Mew deck, because on turn 2 going first, even if they try and hide, you hit heads on that catcher and you get the Elesa Sparkle play. You can just win and knock out whatever you have. It puts insane pressure on your opponent's deck, and sometimes they just can't recover. So, GG's. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I love and hate this deck. It's when it works, like, oh, you feel like a god, but when it doesn't work, it's miserable. And I think this has bothered me more than any other deck I have played, because this deck feels like, at least at its peak, now not so much, but at the peak of its powers, Mew felt like you should win every time. And when I didn't win, it was like, what did I do wrong? This is the Mew deck. The Mew deck wins every time. And I actually lost a fair bit. And I do think it's not necessarily the easiest deck to play. There's definitely a lot that goes to chance with the Mew deck. There are definitely ways of sabotaging it and matchups that it's just not good against. And players have, especially when Mew was the deck, have really honed in on its deficiencies to try and beat it. And you think the Worlds will be a lot of Arceus combos? Yeah, I agree. I agree. If I was playing in Worlds, I'd probably, personally, I've had a hard time playing Palkia. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just not familiar enough with how that deck works. But I've had a tough time playing Palkia, and I know it's super busted and it has all these crazy combos. I would probably play some variant of Arceus. Arceus plus something would probably be my play for Worlds. It might be something weird, but it would definitely be some sort of Arceus-based deck. And yes, there are technically counters for Arceus too, but I just think that Arceus is incredibly strong, incredibly versatile, and you can kind of do what you want with it and tech it out however you want. Okay, so they're putting a whole bunch of energy on the Zacian, which makes me kind of nervous, because if you go for, it makes me think they're going to cross-switcher and chop this Mew down. And that's their Wombo combo. And if that is the case, then it'll be very sad. Not necessarily game over, but it'll be very tough for us to come back from. We know they have the saucer. They can get it up to 3 if they wanted to. We don't have gusting ready to go, unfortunately. And they are feeling a little greedy here. What could be waiting for us at the end of this turn? I suspect that this Mew is getting chopped down. Zacian has 220. If we can get a Mew VMAX, this one can knock out this Zacian, and then maybe we'll be okay. But I don't like the idea of getting cross-switchered into losing. I think that's what might happen right now. Yeah, they have the Lumineon, so they can just get a boss. And if they've already got a scoop up net in play, then this Mew is already dead. Yep. Okay, we do have double turbo, and we do have a power tablet, so we can knock out this boss. And they've burned all of their resources. They've burned a lot of resources getting this Zacian set up. And if we can one-hit KO this Zacian, I don't know if they can get Dialga ready to go. That's the strat that we have to go for here, or else we just lose and we cry in the corner. And then that's it. So let's see what we can do here. Let's go on Power Tablet, and we'll use Mew. Let's get rid of the Quick Ball, because we can grab that back from Training Court. And now we've got a couple shots here to get a Mew VMAX. And if we can't get the Mew VMAX, we're done. Come on, man. Come on, Mew. Where are you at? Where are you? Okay. We got a Marnie here. Please. Please. Okay. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. A choice belt would be nice here too. Maybe I'm being greedy. Okay, maybe, yeah. Let's go. There's the choice belt. Okay, and let's grab our energy back. And let's knock out that training court. I don't want them to have that as an out. And now we Technoblast for 210. Actually, yeah, it's going to be a little more than that. And at that point, we didn't need the choice belt. But now they're in a weird spot. They have no attacker, no energy. Okay, they're going to get 1 energy. We do have Switch, and we have... We can... I think we can... Yeah, if we can hit the Dialga. Not guaranteeing we can knock out the Dialga, but we can boss... We can boss Dialga and land a hit here. And I think they're going to need multiple turns to set up Dialga V-Star. Because they've already burned 2 saucers. Maybe they have a Cyllene. And they may have overextended at the beginning. Yeah, so they're going to get their Dialga V-Star here. And that's fine. Oh, maybe there's still a world where they go, you know, boss Genesect or something. But I think this is going to be a tough road for them. They do get Escape Rope, and I'm going to... Do we put a Genesect on the board? I'm going to go with Genesect. Worst case, we lose Genesect and we have the 4th one in hand. We do have Switch, and we can just boss. Yeah, I think they're just stalling for time at this point, which is fine. Yeah, I think they're not going to be able to accelerate that Dialga fast enough. And do we have enough time? Because what time? It's 12:30 right now, like my time. I do have the afternoon free. I do have some errands I have to run, and I do have to eat lunch. Because I still want to cover the other deck that I have. I have a budget Flying Pikachu deck that I'd like to cover, but I want to at least get this Mew content down. Okay, they do burn the 3rd metal saucer. That's okay. And are they going to go and swing into... Wait, how many metal saucers? They've burned 3. Okay. And they're going to boss up Meloetta. And, okay, they're going to take the KO here. Sure. That's not necessarily the worst. And I think they came into this knowing that they were going to get hit here. We did have... Oh, okay. There it is. They just wanted to take out the Meloetta, but they knew they were kind of boned. All right. Well, we were able to recover from that Zacian initial attack pretty handily. And they... Even if they had... Yeah, I think they were just playing that last turn out to try and leave with dignity. But we kind of had them beat one way or another. We'll take that. We'll take that. GG's. Here we go. We got first turn. And that's a pretty good hand. I would like to see one more Genesect, but we can fix that. Yeah, really, we can... Whatever we top deck here... I don't want to get rid of Cyllene, but we're going to get rid of Cyllene. Okay, Rowlet in the active could be a lot of things. It might just be the Rowlet for the Birdkeeper play, or it could be real deal Rowlet trying to block us off, which would be bad. I'm gonna actually attach the basic energy here. And that way, if we can Elesa next turn, we can get full damage on a Mew VMAX. Although it's not necessarily the worst, we do have the double turbo into the Mew, and we can boss up whatever their V is as well. So we're kind of chilling either way, as long as we don't get Marnied here. Also, Meg's favorite deck, Mental Might 2.0. I do need to come back to that at some point. I do think there's room to improve that deck. And they got rid of a Magma Basin. I think we're up against the... Yeah, there's the Bird Keeper. I do think we're up against a Radiant Charizard build, which is not ideal. Okay. So I know they want me to knock stuff out. I guess we could. Rowlet's not gonna matter too much. I don't think it will. So I think we can take the time to get some stuff rolling here instead. Set up our Mews. And we'll put energy here. And yeah, I think the Rowlet is a fake target. Let's go and get rid of Elesa Sparkle. And you know what? I think that the Oricorio might matter here. So let's go and put that down. I'm pretty sure they're only really attacking with Radiant Charizard. And I'm actually gonna not evolve this Mew just yet in case we have to Psychic Leap. Okay, we got a Genesect. Yeah, where this could be a problem is if they pull out the Wombo combo of the Fire Energy with the Raihan, with the Magma Basin attachment and the Choice Belt, and we just get hit for 280 right here. That would be really bad. Oh, here comes the Rowlet, and it's probably going to hit the... I don't know what they're going to hit. Meloetta or Oricorio, probably. And they're going to go Drizzile. Yeah, they can't hit Mew. I don't think they can because of the fusion energy. So let's see what they chip out here. And we do have Boss in hand, which is great. Depending on what they put on the board, like ideally we would take the Radiant Charizard out. I don't know if we're gonna see it right now though. If not, I think we go for either a Sobble or a Drizzile. Are they gonna do? All right, we will sit here and watch them evolve all their Sobbles, and I hopefully they're building up to something. Okay, here comes the Quick Ball. And what's it gonna be? I think I don't know if you play the Electric Energy. That's a little weird, and I guess that means the Radiant Charizard isn't out just yet. Okay, here comes the Zeraora. Zeraora is an important card for them because they're going to use that as their pivot. Oh, okay, that does work. So, here's what we're going to do. I don't want them to have that Zeraora right now. That gives them easy access to the Radiant Charizard later. And do I want to evolve? I still don't know if I want to evolve that Mew right now. We will attach some energy to Meloetta. And what can we grab that's going to matter? Maybe a Pokemon Catcher in case we need to snipe something else. Yeah, let's do that. Is this going to be a problem? Yeah, the Psychic Leap play. Okay, let's just go and hit I could thin my hand a little more. I don't know if I agree with this. We're going with it. We're going with it. And I'm not going to grab anything. I just want to thin my hand so I can draw more cards. And sure, we get a Cram-o-matic. That's great. We can max. Let's max. Meloetta Echo is going to be fine. Meloetta Echo is going to do like 200 something. But the damage doesn't really matter in this match. What we're looking for is the Radiant Charizard hitting for 1 billion damage. And also, do we have Marnie in here? This is one of the this is one of the decks where we really want our Marnie. And let's see if we can stop them from creating the Wombo combo. They do get their Shady Dealings in Teleon. They're going to grab 2 cards here. So at some point, we're gonna want to attack with All Good Tech. Thank you so much for the follow. We're gonna need to attack with Meloetta. We may need to attack with Mew V by itself and then just Psychic Leap into Oricorio. We'll see how this plays out. I am scared though. I know we're up 2 prizes, but Radiant Charizard is absolutely horrifying. And the Mew deck, unfortunately, is susceptible to combo-heavy decks like this one because most Mew decks don't run any sort of hand disruption. We do. We have a total of 1 Marnie. Maybe we can get it off of the... There's the Charizard. And here it comes. It's going to swing for a lot. And this is where we wanted the Psychic Leap. How's it going? I'm doing okay. Doing okay. Horrified of Radiant Charizard here, which is not going to be able to knock out Mew, but it will hit for a lot. 280. Ugh. And Kalidu, thank you so much for the follow. Kaleido. Okay, so we're not going to be able to Psychic Leap off of... Not going to be able to Psychic... Okay. Actually, yeah, we can copy Psychic Leap, but we're not going to be able to knock out Radiant Charizard. That's the problem. Okay. What we can do is Gust Up, potentially Gust Up one of these, and then Psychic Leap out into the Oricorio. So, yeah, we'll eat the 260 damage. That does suck pretty bad. And, please. We get Tails there. That's not ideal. Let's go and Escape Rope then. And let's see what they put up on the bench. Do they know what I'm ultimately trying to go for? Okay. So we will retreat into the Mew. And actually, let's go and put the second fusion energy on Meloetta. And do we actually want a Marnie here? I don't want a Marnie because we're gonna need Mew VMAX, or we're gonna need this Mew later. Okay. Is Psychic... Yeah, Psychic Leap's going to do enough damage here, right? Yeah. Okay, so... Ooh. Actually, if they can boss up this Mew, we're still dead. Okay, how scared are we of the hand they have right now? Oh, I burned the Marnie. Okay. So, what we're going to do... Okay. We will Psychic Leap, and we will pray. And we will shuffle all these cards back into the deck and pray that they cannot Gust Up Mew here. If they can do that, we're in big trouble. And of course, they got the Inteleon, the Shady Dealings. Yeah, I'm guessing they attack the Mew here, and that would be bad. Meloetta would only do 140. Yep, there's the scoop up net. Damn. This is tough. This is real tough. Playing a viewer? No. Just playing the ladder. Let's see what they hit. Okay, yep. They're only taking 2 prizes here, which is our solace. Let's see if we can skate by. Yeah, it's a good thing we actually didn't evolve to Mew VMAX here, because they would be able to knock out Mew VMAX, take 3 prizes, and that would have been bad. If we can get a... interesting, they're putting... I guess they put energy on there so they can retreat if they have to. So still not ideal. Clearly not ideal of a scenario that we're in right now. There's our Marnie. That might be helpful. I don't know if Echoing Horn is gonna help. Here we go. What we really need is... would power... So we can either go for a Gust or go for... try to knock out this Radiant Charizard. Okay. This is incredibly risky here. And what we're going to do is... Ooh, if I Marnie away... Yeah, what? I'm scared of that hand. What do they have there? And how many Pokeballs do we have? We still have 2 more Ultra Balls. I really want to hold on to this Mew, but oh damn. Okay, risking it. Do I play? I only play standard. Oh no, this is... Okay, let's thin out our deck here, and let's just grab something to get it out of our hand, and we'll hit for 142. Okay. Ooh, they're just... Get the strap. All the Sobbles Drizzles go and get the... They just scooped up their Inteleon, so what was in their hand was effectively their whole deck. All right, let's go see what we do from here. There it is. We got him. We got him. Oh, my goodness. That I was on pins and needles for that whole match. And, like, let's not sleep on that Radiant Charizard deck. It's crazy strong. And it seems, like, super deceptive. But, like, if you can get Charizard rolling early, it's so hard to deal with, especially if you're playing a multi-prize deck. And, again, like, the combos you can create with Shady Dealings are absolutely nuts. And this is why I like Marnie in my Mew VMAX deck, so I can stop combos like that and just getting rid of whatever pieces they have, because as you've seen with those types of decks, they build massive hands of cards, and by the end they can hit their wombo combo, and just getting that Inteleon out of their hands ended up being the thing that saved us there. GG's.